Greetings everyone, my name is Atterville, and welcome to my Let's Try of the pre-early access build of AI War 2, a hybrid RTS/grand strategy game in development by Arcen Games. I'll be spending at least 30 to 45 minutes on this title, giving my first impressions along the way. For full disclosure, I received a key from the developer in order to preview this title. In fact, this title will be entering early access on October 15th. Without further ado, let's start the tutorial. And then afterwards, I'll do a quick game. Well, a partial quick game, as these games can last for quite a while. So, quick movement controls, how to scroll the screen, how to zoom in and out, how to rotate it. So, let's start building stuff now. Okay, build some engineers, so they're basically the constructors of this game. Gear icons, we need 10 of them.
We're on it.
Now that we have that, we can produce a space dock. Produces fleet ships.
We'll get it built.
Let's also make a starship dock, just in case. So let's build some fleet ships in order to prepare for combat. We can also speed up and slow down time if we want to. There is a set limit for every ship type though, so you can't just spam everything and win by overwhelming all of your opponents. Let's see, our next objective should be to scout 2 more planets, and then require more science on perils, basically research points, and a few more beginner tips. Okay, let's select all of our military units. Add them to a control group by doing Control 1. In the full game, I'll have to make multiple of these control groups. After all, this is a hybrid of an RTS and a grand strategy. Ah, that's nice. Now it'll automatically assign new ships that are built to this control group, so I don't need to do it manually. So let's send him through this wormhole.
Right away, sir.
That was the planet view, now we're in the galaxy view. For this tutorial segment, the galaxy is pretty small, very straightforward. But in the final game, or in the actual game, the non-tutorial, it's a lot more complicated. Here's Iverson. At first we didn't see any ships because none of our ships were here, but here are all the enemy AI units. So let's wreak havoc on these AI units.
Ready missiles.
After all, this is barely defended. There's only a few ships here, only probably 6 or 7 of them. Sniper turrets. Only 2 ships.
All crews, open missiles.
They stand little to no chance of survival.
Corvettes are ready.
The shield guard post is defending all of the ships in its shield radius, but as we fire more and more laser volleys, it decreases in size.
All corvettes, form up for next barrage.
It can take quite a beating though. Just look at the number of shields, over 170,000. I wonder if there's any ships that are super effective against shields, but not effective against HP itself. Or rather, not that effective against armor or hull. With them down, let's actually take care of the rest of them.
All crews, open missile base.
It starts out with over 750,000 shields, yikes. I really need to invest in shield-piercing weaponry.
Plot solution immediately.
Alright, let's go back to our main planet. We've knocked out their command post. Where is the colony ship? Oh, it's in direct build, never mind, it's not under ships. Makes sense as that's a bit of a special one.
As fast as we can, yes sir.
So we can build an economic command station, a logistical one, or a military one. There are a lot of different stats depending on which one you pick, but for now I'll just pick the economic one. It will matter more in the harder difficulty settings, I'm sure of it.
I'll see it gets done.
Of course, I can also speed up the build process by sending some engineers there. Still trying to attack that last shield generator. We first need to get some scouts and send them off to the third planet because we need to see what we're going up against.
Science teams just finished up.
We can go to the galaxy map and just shortcut it this way. So here are our scouts. They're completely cloaked so enemies can't see them, at least in the tutorial. In the final game there are probably some anti-cloaking maneuvers. A lot more heavily guarded than before, but they'll fall to my overwhelming force. So let's build the Assault Starship, Sentry 1, and Plasma Siege. I have so much metal over here, several million, that I'll just build everything if possible. In the true game, though, I'll have to make some hard decisions of which ones are better. Right now I'm just spamming everything. We can use our research points in order to upgrade our ships as well as unlock new ones. Ships, starships, infrastructure, defenses, etc, etc. No raid starships yet, though. So let's all order them to attack the last planet.
On our way.
Now let's go attack 4 instead. That's much more useful.
Helmsman, plot new course.
So let's see what's going on here.
I'll have it done.
Time to take on the final fleet.
All crews, open missile base.
Oh, it's so fun to use the overwhelming force to completely annihilate your enemies, especially in these types of games. Well, I'm out of energy, but I don't think I need any more energy anyway. I have way too many ships.
Fire on my command. Of course we will. Missiles hot. All corvettes, move on my mark.
The AI has been mostly routed from the planet. I just need to take care of the remaining forces.
Of course we will.
Meanwhile, back over here, I should send my colony ship over there. Oh wait, I should also build an energy collector. For every planet, we should build an energy collector to boost our energy production. Huh, I wonder where the engineering ships went. Oh, there they are. They move quite fast compared to everything else. There we have it. We won this map. I don't see any more instructions, so let's end it off and go into an actual game. So that was the tutorial. A quick and easy way to understand the baseline instructions of this game. Although you'll be learning a lot of new stuff along the way during a full playthrough. There are two ways of creating a new game. Quick Start, choosing from pre-made scenarios, and Custom Start, where you go to the campaign setup process by hand. For the sake of this Let's Try, I'll be using the Quick Start option, but when I do my Let's Play of this title in about a month or so once this game enters early access, I will dabble in the Custom Start option. So 3 categories: Basic, Fun with Factions, and Moderate. I'll be picking the Vanilla Arc 1 difficulty 6. For this one, it's me versus the AI set to difficulty level 6. This is good for someone who plays RTS games but is new to AI War 2. After all, I never played AI War 1. Realistic map type, 80 planets, vanilla AI type. Let's quickly pause and size up the galaxy. An interesting shape, although my initial options are rather limited. I think I'll start out with scouting these planets first, to see what goods and services we can get, or rather materials. Our primary objective of winning is to locate AI Overlord number 1, there's only one of them after all. Once I destroy that AI Overlord, I immediately win the game. It exists somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Due to how the procedural generation works, it could be right up next to me, probably not though, because this is a bit easier, or it could be at the farthest location. And I need to scout out 79 more planets to figure out what's going on. However, as this is the simplest mode, I only need to worry about one faction. In the full game using custom modes, I could be facing off against 7 other factions simultaneously, each with their own affiliations, not to mention hundreds more planets. Anyways, back to our own planet, let's see what we can do. Our starship generates this giant shield, really helpful. See, we already have energy collectors, metal collectors. How many science stations do I have? Okay, I already have one. It will collect science along the way, or research, I mean. I want to build some engineers, like before. About 5 of them will do. Some hackers as well. They essentially collect hack points when they're stationed on the planet. They're like research, but they can be used to hack the AI and other factions. Some rebuilders, so I can rebuild some of my stuff and recollect stuff. A colony ship to colonize other planets. some defenses because I really need some. The AI had it in during the tutorial, so I want some. It's not as necessary with this kind of AI, but with higher difficulty settings and with a lot more enemies, it can become quite a problem. And thankfully, these only have a per planet squad cap, not per galaxy.
We won't let you down.
Following that, let's see, I should build up everything here. Like with AI War 1, the story is that an AI has taken over the galaxy and eliminated most of humanity and other species. It's up to us to command the remnants of humanity, work with or against other factions, and eliminate the AI threat. That's not how I want it selected. I want to select the scouts this way. I want to see what's going on in Lassus. Spawak, Kyle, and Amat. I didn't go to Spawak for some reason. I also want these fleet upgrades. So let's see what's going on the other planets. That's going to be my next objective to take over. But I want to see what's going on in Malin. Meanwhile, up over there, I think I'll place some scout ships over there just in case there's more enemy forces building up. I'll just send some extra ships to Spawak. They're all stealthed, so the AI units can't see them, at least on this mode. That may change in the future. And at Galden. Ah, another nice planet. I wonder if each one of them have their own resources. And I'm under attack. They do have anti-stealthing. Yikes, I need to stop my building projects, I'm running low on stuff. I really need to attack a new planet. Let's see, Lassus seems like a good option, it's not that well defended, so I'm gonna send all my forces there. For that though, let's add it to the control group. And send them all to Lassus.
Very well, sir.
Oh, I don't have any ships there for some reason. I guess my scout ship got destroyed. Oh well, good start. Let me take care of this first before I send more... Nah, let me send more scouts. I'll send them later. Let's continue on with the mission.
On it. Fire the moment we're in range. That seems wise.
Take care of the remaining enemy forces.
Absolutely.
Seems that the shield bubbles also repulse my own ships.
Fire as soon as we're in range. On our way. We will take care of that.
Meanwhile, while that's going on, back at my own planet, I should send some colony ships over. I want more economy, so I'll build this.
As fast as we can. Yes, sir.
That took care of that. But now Lustus is going to be under attack by... Oh, this enemy. That's it.
Under attack on border world.
Let's build a research station.
Science teams have gathered all available knowledge in this system.
Seems like one was automatically built here.
I'll find a way, sir.
Taking fire on border world.
Construction starting now.
Oh, good. My turrets worked.
Sources of scientific knowledge in this system are exhausted.
Taking up new vantage. I'll find a shot.
Probably want to put some tractor arrays and whatever else, just for safety.
We won't let you down.
That should be enough.
Starting now.
Alright, well that covered. Let's see, these are getting stronger. I may not want to assault these seem a bit too powerful. Instead I'm going to try spreading out in one of these areas. I want to try getting the mercenary beacon, so let's do this instead.
In progress now.
Meanwhile, over there, let's see, what scouts do I have? Most of them are with the main combat fleet, though.
Enemy activity on border planet.
On our way. Yes, that makes sense.
Probably should start rebuilding everything, too.
That seems wise.
Taking fire on enemy world.
So let's go take over this system. Or rather, this... There's nothing here, actually.
Taking up new position.
It's just... We just need to take care of the mercenary beacon. That's all.
New head and plotted. Taking up new vantage.
Taking damage on border world.
Very well, sir.
Guess that didn't pose any threat, then.
Helmsman, plot new course. Of course we will. I'll see to it.
How do I claim more materials here?
Under attack on enemy world.
I probably should send another colony ship here. That's probably how I can build more science centers. Meanwhile, I'll send hackers down this way. I need to get used to each of the ship icons.
We're on it.
Can I actually build a command station here? That seems a bit crazy.
Ready missile.
Let me see if that's possible.
My crews are on
It is. I can place it in mid-space. How do I acquire more of these metal harvesters, though?
Crews are at your disposal.
Oh. That's how. But I do have a limited set of economic stations I can build.
Taking damage on border world.
They're back at my main base. I'm going to be under attack from multiple locations. I really need to separate each of my units into different categories, not send all of them into one place, so I don't get just torn apart from overextending. Okay, where are the hacker ships? Okay, they're here. So let's send them to Kyle so we can actually hack some stuff.
Hacking initiated. Enemy activity on border planet.
Welp, didn't see that coming. Let's take care of all of them. A lot of metabolizing and other stuff. Pretty weak individually, but they can swarm me.
An excellent choice.
Let's build our space dock because I really wanted to build ships over here.
I'll see to it myself. Acknowledged.
Taking damage on border world.
A lot of scouts are being built too. Well, you know what that means. Time to investigate what's going on in the galaxy. Oh, I can send him that far? I can. Whoops, there goes the command station. I'll have to rebuild that. I'm gonna send him on a suicide mission, but I want to see what's up over here.
Taking fire on border world.
They go pretty fast, too. I won't be able to see what enemies are there, but I can at least see what planet types are there. And I don't think the AI overload moves at this mode. That's back up.
Activity on border planet.
This really needs some more defenses.
I'll see that it's done.
Not enough energy though. Oh, it's a global resource, so it's like plug in, plug out. Rats, I thought it's generated over time like everything else, but it isn't. I did notice that if we use up all the science from the planet, we can always just destroy the command station and move on that way.
Helmsman, plot new course. Starting now.
Ah, they're there, I think. Wonder what this symbol means.
Arc hull is taking damage.
Here it is. This is where the AI Overlord is. I didn't expect to see it that early, but here it is. I don't know if it'll move around. It also allows ships to warp in here, so I'll need a really overwhelming force of ships moving in and attacking all at once. It also released AI Overlord Phase 2, so probably another ship. It isn't exactly on the opposite side of the map, but it's halfway there. I do have a way to get to there. I guess these numbers or bars at the bottom indicate how strong each planet is or how well defended. Can I build some hacker ships now without getting destroyed?
We'll have it up before they knock it down.
Too bad there's a hard limit of how many planets I can own. Well, unless I mod the game, of course. So that is a way to balance out without just overwhelming all the enemies in addition to the fleet caps. Okay, that's good. Let's try hacking it now.
Underway. Taking damage on border world.
Another one.
I'll see to it.
Hacking job complete.
Now I can hire the mercenaries. Now we got some extra shredders.
Taking damage on border world.
Just need to deal with this huge influx of enemies from Spoowak. Seriously, what's going on in Spoowak?
Our arc is taking hull damage.
Rats, I need some help here immediately.
Very well, sir.
Our arc is taking hull damage.
I sent too many ships there, that's what I was worried about, and there's a lot of things happening there. Once again, Kuak has been destroyed.
Under attack on border world.
Absolutely, sir. Ten-4.
I'm just gonna park them over there. This time I'm gonna try taking care of Spoowak this time.
Moving out.
Taking fire on enemy world.
Yes, that makes sense. Taking up new position.
First I'm gonna take care of these enemy units here so I don't have to worry about other things. The shield generators are of little concern.
Planet.
Absolutely, sir. Commencing maneuver.
Now that that's taken care of, I need to figure out what a colony ship is. Thankfully on the map, if I hover over it, it'll show me. If not, I can just build more. I don't see any, so I'll just build more.
Roger that.
Also, let's send at least one engineer there. Now I see it's much more important to build energy, so I want energy. Let's build a logistical command center this time. There we go, all set. Can I hack something here? Yes, I can.
Hackers are in. Science teams just finished up.
Seriously, they keep attacking from Amat.
Taking damage on border
Yes,
world.
sir.
Hackers report success.
Absolutely, sir.
So far, so good. I've conquered 4 planets. This is becoming a bit of a nuisance. I'm gonna try taking care of Amat, then maybe one of these planets. It's gonna be a lot tougher though. Then I'll end off the part. One of the key features of this game, or rather one of the challenges, is that you want to extend into other territories in order to expand your resources. but you don't want to overextend, especially with the AIP, and the AI gets tougher the more and more you destroy their command centers. There are certain limits I have to work around.
An excellent choice.
Enemy activity on border planet. Under attack on enemy world.
Huh, they're moving to Hani for some reason. Bad move.
We'll be there shortly. I have my orders. Moving out.
Moving to new location. New head and plotted. Fire as soon as we're in range.
That takes care of that.
Excellent idea.
Just need to take out the remaining ones here. Meanwhile, back at Spook, I want to get back my colony ships. I'll send out my scout on a suicide mission, basically. I want to see what's here. It won't make it, but might as well. It's just sitting there. Oh, how I love I can send orders from just the galaxy map. Makes it much more convenient.
Taking fire in enemy territory.
So time to shine.
Taking damage on border world.
Oh, they moved on to Hani without... Okay, that's not what I wanted. Let's retreat. I don't want that to happen. We're overextending. Let's get out of here.
We'll take care of that.
Enemy activity on border planet.
My
Under
pleasure.
attack in enemy territory.
En route.
That seems wise.
Not sure why we're sending all those troops there.
Enemy launching major offensive.
Let's see, where are they attacking from? Oh yeah, I need a mod. That needs help.
Enemy activity on border planet.
No, Spook.
Roger that.
Ten 4.
Taking damage on border world.
Lasses though, that needs help. It keeps getting under attack from all those enemies. Probably should deal with that problem now.
Helmsman, plot new course. Consider it done. Acknowledged. Of course we will.
Alright, that takes care of that as well. Now let's invade Planet Malin. And stop all those invasions.
Acknowledged.
Taking fire on enemy world.
Moving to new station. Helmsman, plot new course. We will take care of that.
Even though that was marked as 15, that wasn't that scary actually.
Major enemy force in our territory.
Acknowledged. 10-4.
A lot of planets are under attack though. I'm gonna lose some, I'm sure of it.
Plot solution immediately.
Because I'm just focusing too much on full firepower without defending my own territories. That's the mistake I'm making. So let's do it this way. I'm gonna send these forces up over here. And send the rest to Lussus.
Taking up new vantage.
Massive incursion into our territory.
Meanwhile, these can take care of this planet. Alright, Lussus has been dealt with.
Under attack in enemy territory.
Spuak is still standing. Malin needs something built there.
We're starting now.
Need some more engineers to help it. Meanwhile, wait for that. Now we'll build another station.
Our scientists are finished here.
Crews are at your disposal.
Last thing I need to do is deal with Galden, and then I'll end it off. Overall, I think this is pretty fun. Oh sure, it's pretty simple and I'm taking it slower, but as I said, I want to balance out focusing on enemies and building up my own empire. I don't want to overextend and end up dying after all.
An excellent choice.
Taking fire on enemy world.
New orders recorded. Absolutely. Taking up new vantage. I'll see to it.
Taking damage on border world.
Instigator base, because I passed the threshold. Not good. Once I go over 140, that's a bad sign because then I have to fortify almost everything. But that won't be a concern for this Let's Try, that'll be a concern for my Let's Play.
Consider it done. Right away, sir.
I took care of this enemy base,
Roger that.
so this sector of the galaxy is fine. Seems like it went pretty far, in fact. I already know where the first enemy AI overlord is. So let's pause here. I'm going to end off a Let's Try here. After taking care of this and creating a base of operations on at least 7 planets, it's a good idea to slink by some of these planets so you don't end up aggravating the AI too much. I can only build up to 30 bases, so probably build a base every so often, make dockyards that way, and jump to planet Aurora so I can deal with the AI overlord, then scout out everything else. This game can seem quite overwhelming for a newcomer, but if you follow the tutorial tips and slowly take it piece by piece, start out with an easy scenario with just one AI, it's not that bad. And once you get the harder difficulties, you can learn about how each of the ships matters more than others. Oh sure, we have a rebuilder, repair ships, energy collectors, but even in the dockyards, let me just go back to my main planet, we have all these different types of ships to worry about, each one of them with their own pros and cons. Some are better in armor, hull, speed, engine, albedo, etc, etc. Not to mention all the new ships I can find. So, in about a month or so, I'll probably do a full Let's Play of this game. I'll have a lot of faffing around to understand what's going on, but it'll be a fun experience. It's slower paced here because I wanted to play it safe. If you want to play it more risky, go for it. I know I'm saying a lot of at least, but that's because this game has a lot of things you can customize. Just look at it. Number of planets, map type, a lot of different enemy factions you can get, each with their own pros, cons, and affiliations. That's why I have so many things to talk about, that it can only be explored with a Let's Play in multiple games. Well then, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Try, viewers. I highly recommend you try out this game once it gets released. Oh sure, it's an early access title, but I still have confidence as this is from Arcen Games, as many of their early access titles were released. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Toodles!